Hello everyone and welcome to BeeTV. It's 5th versus 2nd in the Investec Women's Premier Division, Beeston hosting East Grinstead. Conditions looking good for the game today. We are going to be off and running with a match starting at 4 PM today, so that's around about 10 minutes by my watch. So in a few moments we'll take you through the teams, but we'll give you the team information as well. We'll give you the tables very soon indeed. I'll give you a bit of a quick rundown as well. So we've lost Bowden Hightown. They are currently on 9 points with 10th place secured, and then it's extremely tight across 5th till 9th. Yes, Beeston are in 5th place, however they're on 18 points. 4 teams below them are on 17 points. In fact, we've now got some other results and coming in because we've had earlier games. I keep forgetting it's later in the day. So my start of the day positions have changed. So Buckingham 0, Hampstead and Westminster 1 is a final score. Now Surbiton have been beaten by Clifton Robinsons by 1-0. That's the first defeat of the season for Surbiton. I know they've clinched the top spot in the league, so they're going directly to Europe. But that's the first defeat of the season for Surbiton today at home to Clifton Robinsons. Holcombe 3-1 winners over Birmingham University, and earlier in the day Bowden Hightown with a win, which moved them on to 12 points for the season against Loughborough Students. A quick look then at the bottom of the table. So University of Birmingham and Loughborough Students on 17 points. Beeston now on 7th place with 18 points. A win today for Beeston should be enough to see them stay up this season. So that's the goal today against East Grinstead. East Grinstead packed with big names as well. So we've got Amy Costello, Scotland and GB, Tess Howard, not featuring today. Laura Unsworth is, Ali Raya is, and Sophie Bray as well, the former GB international. She's the league's top scorer with 22 goals this season as well, 17 of those coming from open play, so will be a threat throughout the game. So that's the way things are looking. In the men's competition, no games today. We do have a result from last week, which was Old Georgians versus Beeston, of course. So that's a reminder of the position there. Old Georgians 2, Beeston 1. That was on the Sunday. However, on the Saturday, we were treated to a bit of a rare treat. It's a second late win in regular succession here at Nottingham Hockey Centre. Let's have a look back to last Saturday and see Beeston's men take on Wimbledon. Well won back by the visitors, and well stepped in, kept in play just in front of the cameras. Adam Dixon races forward with the ball. Is he going to go inside? He does. He's into the circle, flicked it, and it is in. What a goal! Adam Dixon has given Beeston the lead. Wimbledon will come back strongly for sure. That's without any doubt. Mikey Hall lofts the ball. It's taken down. Strong run. That's another good save, low to the goalkeeper's right. Simon Hujwan on.
Yeah, the pace of these. The amount of space here. This is dangerous.
Ben Francis.
2 on 1.
Francis slides the ball in. Give and go. Francis with a chance, and that's a very, very close thing indeed.
Well, you see that was the commitment of Beeston going forward.
We've got some particularly nasty-looking clouds, which are resident in Nottingham. Let's break off though. Wimbledon attack. Beeston defence did very well. Umpires thinking about feet, and yes, it has been.
There was one in there. It's
penalty corners for Wimbledon. Muss's law of 3 might come into play here. Haller to the left of the centre. He strikes the ball, and it is saved. It's still not out of danger. The umpire is right on it here. Penalty corner.
Yeah, a bit trapped under Simon Hujwan. I think moved away for an opportunity to score.
Number 3.
Number 3. This is the worrying one.
Haller again with a slip ball out to the left-hand side, and is saved by Hujwan. Still live though. And that is number 4.
Got to be careful with the feet when.
So let's see what happens here. Do they go for power? Do they go for the routine? It looks like it's power. It's been blocked, and that is another repeat penalty corner. Big, big spell of possession. And
4 on the bounce. That's, you know, credit to Beeston for keeping it out so far. We survived this one, Andy, I wonder.
Clock continuing to tick down. Baller again, blocked again, and Hudge one on target, and it is wide of the goal.
Well, great defensive work again. I mean, that's to sort of go through a barrage of 5. As it happens, they just played around those 2 forwards.
And here's a shooting opportunity for Wimbledon, and that is the equalising goal.
Yes, well, I mean, it's been coming really, to be honest, and these high Wimbledon players have had a lot of space. A bit of space here for Elliot Barton. He needs to put that somewhere dangerous.
And it is in the circle. There's a shooting chance here, and that is the second.
Super goal. Samapula.
Samapula with the goal. Terrific effort from him. Just what a response from Beeston.
You see, you have to look at the just a moment here.
Loose in the circle, and that is the equalising goal for Wimbledon. They have done it.
You see,
Ben Arnold is the goal scorer.
Yeah.
Opportunity there to possibly watch it guide a play.
Yes,
however, when you're being pressured.
Yeah, Wimbledon dangerous again here. And a penalty corner. This is deliberate build-up by Wimbledon to create these opportunities, either goal scoring or corners. And
earlier on, Roper was in more or less the same position, looking to smack one. Let's see what it can do this time. I suspect it will be number 15 it's going towards. It's not, it's Haller, and that's another terrific low save from Simon Hudge, one in the Beeston goal.
Great save, yeah.
BeeTV match clock. Beeston 2, Wimbledon 2. You are watching BeeTV. An enthralling game here on a Saturday afternoon.
Look at that man there.
In the circle again. Wimbledon go. That's a slide towards the goal. It's still live. Hudge one out with the pads and plays it out.
It's all very.
They did it a week ago. 3D skills in towards the circle. There's a player down. It's just in front of the goal, and that is the first penalty corner for Beeston.
Now, there's 2 good things about this. One is the clock is going to disappear.
Yes, also clock stopped, by the way.
I wonder if Chris Proctor's going to go for that, try and go for that defence again. Adam Dixon on the right
running.
castle.
Is this the grandstand finish? Dixon slips it back, play towards the goal. It's loose, it's low. Repeat penalty corner.
Well, that nearly fell for Samapula with
2 on the score sheet. Will it be Beeston 3? Dixon, low. It's been tapped in for a winner from Beeston. What about that right at the end?
Again, I can't believe that.
So the teams are making their way out onto the field of play. Umpires are checking with the teams. Let's welcome the teams.
Let's hear it for the hosts. Your Beeston Hockey Club. When you hear the air attack coming, you and your family must take cover. Today's matchup are Gemma Jones and Dave Haynes. Representing Beeston, number 1, Captain goalkeeper Nicky Cochran. 4, Mary Drummond. 5, Ali Eady. 7, sponsored by One Call Insurance, Alice Huddleston. 9, sponsored by Hunton Lake, Laura Burrow. 10, Kim Leaper. 12, sponsored by Qatar Airways, Courtney Chanel. 14, sponsored by Manor House at Corn, Charlotte Triggs. 16, Katie McKee. 20, sponsored by Ultra Building Products, Omar, Northern Ireland, Jess Hood. 22, Nadia Bernard. 26, sponsored by Ricketts Limited, Tara Aitchison. 30, sponsored by Work in Progress, Paige Gillett. 31, Martha Lawrence. 40, sponsored by EAD Limited, Harriet Boogan. And 52, Ruby Apula. Representing East Grinstead, Kahoini Young, Rosie Hope, Amy Costello, Courtney Hansford, Laura Unsworth, Kathy Nicholson, Hannah Cousins, Ali Raya, Chloe Palmer, Captain Sophie Bray, Ashley Samuel, Harriet Mitchell, Lydia McDonald, Katerina Messina, and Norani Rashid. Those are your teams. One more time. Come on, you bees!
So the teams are welcomed. It will be Beeston to get us underway. This is a team in form in the shape of visitors East Grinstead today. They have won their last 6 in a row. Second place is currently theirs. Beeston know that their goal today is a win that will secure another season in the Investec Women's Premier Division. Beeston in the dark shirts playing towards the road end, left to right on your camera. East Grinstead in the light shirts, playing from right to left, playing towards the car park. We are off and underway. So it is a simple job in the minds of the players. Whether it will actually be easy to do is another thing. East Grinstead, as I said, on a great run of form. Sophie Bray, 21 goals herself. Beeston's team as a whole this season in the league have scored 19. So goals not being easy to come by. And already East Grinstead on the attack and running towards the circle. Goalkeeper Nikki Cochran sees that one out of play for the first defensive hit of the half. So Beeston moving the way down the side of the field, knocking it out of play. East Grinstead looking to get going very quickly. Down towards the baseline and into the circle. And long corner clearly indicated by the umpire. East Grinstead starting on the front foot. Match ball being rolled towards the line. Quick movement around the edge of the circle from East Grinstead. This could be a shooting opportunity. Beeston very quick to block, and they've done well to come out of that one. It's not out of harm's way yet from a home perspective, but it's now on the sideline, and Beeston can clear. Very, very bright start from the visitors. A draw today would see East Grinstead match their points tally from last season. Possession given away briefly, but it's been returned back. Played in towards the circle. And that's the first penalty corner of the game. I'm sure that was a foot on the way through. It was a foot. Easy decision to make. Let's have another look at it again. Just look at the speed that East Grinstead go through the gears here. Down the right-hand side, the space into the circle. A little bit of a miscontrol, and there is the foot. Sophie Bray, in her total of 21, has scored 4 penalty corners. There are 4 or 5 other players who've scored 1. Let's see the way this one's going to work. It's been worked out to the left-hand side. Miscontrol still being played. It's come off a player, and I think Beeston have been very fortunate there and will come away with the ball. Played out and off the side. Helter-skelter stuff. Here's Ruby Abdullah. Plays the ball along the sideline. It's been kept in play. It has been kept in play on the baseline. Beeston on the attack and playing the ball towards the circle, though. It's been played out. And East Grinstead have possession. It's been turned over again. Alice Huddleston is in the thick of the action here. Given away once more. Bray plays it with a little bit of a flick there, making her way towards the circle. That's a good pass in towards the centre, and that comes off a body, and it is another penalty corner. As as the visitors regroup for their second penalty corner in as many minutes. Let's look at Bray's work here on the left-hand side. Flicks the ball up, runs in directly towards the circle. It pops up. I think it hits the body of Myrie Drummond. So Beeston are set. 6 around the edge of the circle for East Grinstead. Delivery's good, played in towards the goal and turned over the crossbar. Very, very close effort, well worked. Beeston trying to get out of defence here, and that's been played out on the full. East Grinstead ball. Has been a terrific run that East Grinstead have been on recently. That's just beyond everybody. So there's 6 wins in a row. Began at home to Beeston on the 23rd of November, then winning away at Clifton Robinson's 2-1. Birmingham University went away 3-1. Holcombe winning 4-0. Hampstead of Westminster 2-1 a fortnight ago. And then last weekend beating Loughborough Students by 6 goals to 0. So it's been a heck of a ride for them recently. Appeal for the ball on the side. That's been given. Hannah Cousins, closest player to the ball. Like that, there's Amy Costello to play the ball in from the side. East Grinstead really not wasting any time with this long corner, looking to get going as quickly as they can. A lot of traffic in the way, and Beeston have the ball. As ever in the Investec Women's Premier Division and Premier Division Hockey, 17.5 minutes. Let's break off here as the ball's played in towards goal. Excellent mopping up by number 30, Paige Gillett. She plays the ball out of danger, but instantly East Grinstead win the ball back from a free hit. Looking to go again. Amy Costello, ball into the goal, and that's watched by the post by Nikki Cochran. I can't recall a time in the last 5 minutes or so when Beeston have got out of their own half. East Grinstead playing the ball in towards the circle. That's a good block with the stick. That's a nice pass picked up by number 10, Kim Leeper. Back stick though spotted by the umpire. Crunched in towards the circle. On the attack again, chance on goal here, and that's wide of the goal. Such danger in Sophie Bray. Waiting for the ball to be played back across. And we can get going again. 17.5 minutes is the length of the quarter, 4 quarters. Change ends at half time. Hopeful ball forward. Bounces off field of play. A little bit of respite for the home side. We've been under the cosh from the start of this game. This is a Beeston team that have won 2 games in a row, winning against Bowden last weekend and then winning away at Buckingham. Very, very important wins in the context of this season. That ball slipped through. Nikki Cochran happy to kick the ball out towards the side of the field, just hitting the side of the chapel here. Just in front of us, Katerina Lesina. Good pace to win the ball from Beeston on that far side, although it's been turned over quickly. So fast into the circle. And solid defence from Beeston, stopping the shooting chance from being made. And just beyond the edge of the stick from Jess Hood. Very strong performance from the visitors so far. That pass is intercepted. It's been turned over again. Big appeal for a foul, but play continues. Very physical this game. Umpire's happy for everything to continue onwards. Ruby Afula. That's neat. It's out to the right-hand side. Jess Hood plays the ball in towards the circle, and that's bounced beyond everybody. Long corner, though. Certainly that's the way everyone's setting up. Yes, long corner it is. Now Beeston looking to build from this one. This is the opportunity. There's room on the left-hand side, but they've chosen to go central. It's loose in the circle. Nudged out towards the right-hand side. I think that's been engineered off a foot, but play continues on. Played in towards the circle, turned towards goal, and long corner again. Better from Beeston. Starting to build something. Harriet Dugan racing to get the ball back into play, number 40 there. Choosing to go back and maintain that possession. With it is Myri Drummond. Drummond out towards the right-hand side. Neat little control. Can it be kept in play? No, it can't. Just a close thing. East Grinstead going back from the restart. The forwards from Beeston doing a pretty good job of trying to block the route out of goal, but East Grinstead have done well here to get the ball over halfway. Strong stick, stops the progress, and the ball pops up. Umpire's pointing the direction of the left-hand side of your screen, so it's an East Grinstead ball. Along the floor. And intercepted, and Beeston have it back. Play is going to ground here. Play continuing. Chance at goal, and that's a swing with no connection to the ball. That could have been the first goal. Very, very close connection. And Beeston have it again. From being all East Grinstead, there's a little bit of ebb and flow to the game now. It's starting to open up. So this is the penultimate weekend of the Investec Women's Premier Division. Very, very interestingly poised. This is the final game of the day, final game of the weekend in the women's competition. The men are all in action tomorrow. East Grinstead very confidently keeping possession of the ball, playing it forward. Good step in again from Beeston. A real tangle in midfield. East Grinstead have it. Page got it intercepting, trying to stop any attempts to rob the ball off her. And she's come away with a free hit. Very, very quick moving first half. 13.5 minutes gone, no goals. You're watching BeeTV. Just watching how quickly East Grinstead win the ball back when they get the opportunity to. They waste no energy in attempts where they know they can't get it back, and are very good at winning it back at the first attempt. Ball played in towards the circle. And that's another penalty corner. believe Paige Gillett was the unfortunate player who was caught by the ball. Let's have another look for the replay to make sure that is what happened. East Grinstead going through the middle. The ball coming back. Yes, it did come off the foot of number 30, Paige Gillett, and that's the reason we have a penalty corner here. So, penalty corner goal scorers for East Grinstead this season: Ellie Rea, Tess Howard, Kathy Nicholson, Chloe Brown, Amy Costello and Lucy Holder. Of course, Sophie Bray has got 4. All of those other players have got 1. It's a good step in, although it's still in live in the circle. There's a player right on the goal line, and free hit for Beeston. Stick blocked by the attacker is the call. This has gone very quickly indeed. Into the 16th minute of the first quarter. Still no goals. Ball played up in the air. Leave dangerous was the call, so it's going to be an East Grinstead ball. We are looking for the match ball. I think we found it. Intricate work around the edge of the circle from East Grinstead, and it is a free hit for the visitors in a very dangerous position. Did come off a defender there, and Beeston will, but did come off an attacking foot there, so Beeston get the ball again. Attempted ball is blocked, sideline ball for the hosts. Beeston in the dark shirts, East Grinstead in the light shirts. Ball doesn't get beyond halfway. Another opportunity from the dead ball for the visitors here. Neatly inside towards the centre. Won back by the Bees and instantly given away. Amy Costello, number 5, in your picture now. The Bees can stride forward with possession. There is a runner in the middle of the field, Nadia Benawal. Well, can she be found? Very good defence, although it has been turned over again, and looks like East Grinstead have the ball. Just hearing that Lauren Burrell was given a warning there by the umpire, so no card, but a warning about stick tackles as we approach the end of the first quarter. In fact, bang on cue, there is the end of the first quarter. No goals, plenty of excitement. It's Beeston 0, East Grinstead 0. We'll have a 2-minute quarter time break. Let's have a quick look at those other matches from earlier on today, and all now set to official. Buckingham 0, Hampstead and Westminster 1 is big, as it means that Buckingham could be leapfrogged in the final weekend of the season. Hampstead and Westminster nailed on now for a place in the second and third place semi-final. So Surbiton 0, Clifton Robinsons 1. That's a massive result. Surbiton, don't know about the strength of the side today, but certainly whatever happens, it's a great result for Clifton Robinsons. Puts them on 20 points for the season, takes them almost out of danger. Holcombe 3, Birmingham University 1. Good result for Holcombe, not so good for Birmingham University today. And Bowden winning against Loughborough Students today, so more danger for Loughborough Students. Bowden already relegated, so a potential opportunity for points missed by Loughborough Students. And as you can see at the bottom of your screen, Beeston East Grinstead is 0-0 as we look to get the second quarter underway. It's a very, very tight Investec Women's Premier Division, with Beeston already on 18 points 3 points today should be enough to keep them up. It is a tough ask though. East Grinstead in good form, looking very sharp indeed today. Beeston not really making any headway towards Farahayuni Yaha in the East Grinstead goal. Also, special mention today, number 31 is Martha Lawrence for Beeston, making her first appearance for the Bees today. William Tell overture appreciated by all and sundry here at Nottingham Hockey Centre. Here come Beeston though, they're in the circle. Now what can we get here? Is this going to be a shot on target? It bounces away and East Grinstead come forward with the ball, and quickly they do so towards halfway. Play on, shouts the umpire, but we will go back as no advantage came from that. So must be going back to the previous infringement. Paige Gunnett nudges the ball towards Jess Hood, but just not enough on it, and East Grinstead come forward again. Free hit for the visitors. There's space here in the circle. Into the circle. Played out of danger. It will come back though. Harriet Mitchell is 21. Paige Gillett doing everything she can to block the move forward. The Bees have the ball. Two balls on the pitch there very briefly. One. Courtney Chanel with a pace. Will she go on the left-hand side? She plays the ball into the left-hand side, but it can't be picked up. Ball in the goal, however, the shot was from outside the circle. No goal. Beeston 0, East Grinstead 0. Visitors here looking to build something. Looking for something a little bit crisper around the edge of the circle when they get the opportunity. The passes aren't sticking, but we saw that the other week against Bowden. The first half wasn't straightforward, but they came back very strongly in the second half. I wonder if it's another instance of Beeston really finding their feet until late on. That ball's loose, long corner, indicates the umpire. The ball's disappeared behind the goal on the far side, so we will get another match ball. So quickly stepping in, East Grinstead winning possession back. They are very quick indeed. Strong run this, it's played out towards the right-hand side. Courtney Chanel. Beeston have a free hit here. Things are starting to come together a little bit. It's not free-flowing, but it's working. That's another free hit. There was a foot there and taken quickly towards the baseline. Just looking what the umpire's indication is there. What will happen? It will be a ball for the visitors to play from. Quickly trying to win the ball back. East Grinstead are finding stick to stick very comfortably. As I say that, umpire's whistle gives position back to the home side. Is there a way out? Good pressing East Grinstead. Nudged forward towards halfway. With it is Jess Hood. Here she goes. Played off the player. Up into the air. And that is not going to be kept in play. It bounces off the corner flag for Beeston ball. Brand new, or relatively brand new corner flags, by the way, as well. Something like rooted 20 feet in the ground, given the wind that we've had recently. Lydia McDonald, progress was stopped. And things are starting to open for Beeston here. A bit of green space opening up. The run though, and the path forward is blocked again. With the interception. Drummond lays it out to the left-hand side. A little round the corner ball. This is better. Played backwards in towards the circle. Chipped up into the air. Play allowed to continue onwards. The umpire's whistle does go. Pointing, that's where the free hit is going to be taken from. And it will be East Grinstead to get us going once again into the 24th minute, nearly into the 25th. No goals. You're watching BeeTV. Right now, it is Saturday, the 7th of March. This is the penultimate weekend of action in the Investec Women's Premier Division. Very, very tight in the battle to stay in the competition. Loose ball. There's a defensive foot spotted by, oh sorry, an attacking foot spotted by the umpire. So it will be a defensive free hit. Right words, right order this time. That was neat, but it didn't quite come off. Another strong run. And played out on the side. East Grinstead ball. Little flick forward. Maintains possession for the visitors. Working it from the left towards the centre. Getting closer and closer all the time to the circle. Trying to fashion a shooting opportunity, but it's been turned over in a very good spot from a Beeston perspective, and turned over again. The ball hit the body. Run towards goal was blocked off. Free hit to Beeston, for Beeston to defend. Strong work in defence from Paige Gillett again. Not only winning the ball, but shielding it from an attacker. And she wins the free hit. Just a little bit too strong for Jess Hood. Running with it is Ellie Rea. Rea's ball is through everybody. And Nikki Cochran will clear from defence. That is going to be Ali Edie who's in possession now. She's looking around for movement. Look at all those white shirts. Crunched through the middle, nicely taken, and this could work neatly. I was going to say there's a fortunate bounce there. It's been given the way of the visitors. That one is flashed across the goal. Nikki Cochran down on her knee to watch that one go by. Ball out of defence, comes off an East Grinstead player, but it has been won back again by Beeston, getting it towards halfway. Sideline ball, aerial ball, tap down, play continues. This could be fashioned into an opportunity, but it's good defence again from East Grinstead. They have possession. hearing that the player wasn't 5 metres away, so the umpire's decision has been overturned. So it will be a Beeston free hit here. 28th minute of a competitive game. In towards the circle, long corner. There seems to be, and I'm sure this is just because the way the camera is, about 5 more East Grinstead players than there are Beeston players, but that gives you an indication of how quick they are moving and how much space they're turning up. Let's see what the chance is here. Umpire's watching closely onwards. Did that hit a foot in the circle? No, says the umpire. Beeston playing it again into a dangerous area. Shot towards goal, and it's been padded out of harm's way. First real attempt on goal, and it's come from the hosts. Things are starting to click now for Beeston. Loose ball in the circle. Play on is the umpire's indication, and that's a penalty corner for Beeston. Back stick is the call. So looking at the stats, as we have a quick look at the replay. The ball played in towards the circle, it's all a bit loose. Umpire was saying play on, and then spotted the back stick, and that is in the penalty corner. So penalty corner goals this season. Paige Gillett has 2 for Beeston. Lauren Burrell has 1. Also Ali Eady has 1. Looking around the edge of the circle though. Paige Gillett on your far left of the circle. Options everywhere as East Grinstead prepare. Martha Lawrence is 31, as I mentioned, first appearance of the season for her. Played in towards goal, down and wide. East Grinstead looking to get away very quickly, but too quickly, and possession turned over again. So the first penalty corner attempt of the game for Beeston, struck wide of the goal. Decent tussle, and one back again from Beeston on the far side. Appeal for a free hit. It looks like it will be a Beeston ball as we're into the 31st minute now. 35 in this first half, of course. That ball in doesn't reach its intended recipient, and the pacey break of East Grinstead as they are over halfway already. There's a runner in the middle. That's played towards goal, and sliding in was Kathy Nicholson. Couldn't get on the end of it. Real danger in the attack from East Grinstead. Pressure again from the visitors, not allowing Beeston out, although that's worked very neatly indeed. Nicholson winning the ball back. Slid in towards the circle, free hit. Certainly that was the indication. Play allowed to continue onwards. Sideline ball. Rashid, 25. Progress is stopped by Beeston. In turn, possession given back again, although that's a strong run. Courtney Chanel, she's been pulled up. We'll go again. Annie Rhea gets us going for East Grinstead. Continues a run onwards as the ball comes back. Working it around the right-hand side of the field. Ball pops up. There's an appeal towards the umpire. I think the umpire's indicated, certainly it's going to be a Beeston free hit. Couldn't see what the indication was from that far away. looking to get play restarted. Ball pops up over halfway now. There's a bit of a run on here for Beeston. Can this be turned into a shooting chance? It comes off an East Grinstead stick long corner with 2.5 minutes left in this first half. All the way through, and defensive free hit for East Grinstead. Here we go then, from the edge of the circle out towards the right hand side. Possession turned over for Beeston, but just can't be turned into a move. East Grinstead have the ball very close into the corner flag on the sideline. Lofted aerial doesn't go particularly far. Beeston with a chance to get the ball in towards the circle. Umpire gives it to East Grinstead. She thought about the aerial ball there, but gave it backwards along the floor. Ball trickles through everybody. And with 60 seconds to play or thereabouts in this first half. Will there be a chance on goal before the end of this first half? Which team is more likely to get that opportunity? Well, East Grinstead are pressing for that chance now. Player brought down, chance towards goal, penalty corner, indicates the umpire. Attention back on. Let's look again at the play. The ball pops up, a little bit of an obstruction. Cochrane's block to no avail. Foot is the, I understand, is the reason for the penalty corner. So we're into additional time. The first half is over. So I wonder if we'll get any more players up. Players are being pulled forward as the half is over. So we saw a goal at this end 2 weeks in a row for Beeston's men. Similar situation, but reversed for Beeston's women. Let's see how the half ends. Shot towards goal, blocked and then pushed out of play. And that is the end of the first half. Everybody off. Entertaining first half. East Grinstead starting the stronger of the two teams and finishing with that opportunity with a penalty corner. Beeston have had a penalty corner of their own that came to no avail, and possibly the best shooting chance of the half indeed. As the clouds begin to settle here at Nottingham Hockey Centre, it's time to look at those first half highlights. This is BeeTV. Possession given away briefly, but it's been returned back. Played in towards the circle. And that's the first penalty corner of the game. I'm sure that was a foot on the way through. Given away once more. Gray plays it with a little bit of a flick there, making her way towards the circle. That's a good pass in towards the centre, and that comes off a body, and it is another penalty corner. Given away once more. Gray plays it with a little bit of a flick there, making her way towards the circle. That's a good pass in towards the centre, and that comes off a body, and it is another penalty corner. On the floor, and intercepted, and Beeston have it back. Play is going to ground here. Play continuing. Chance at goal, and that's a swing with no connection to the ball. That could have been the first goal. Very, very close. Things are starting to click now for Beeston. Loose ball in the circle. Play on is the umpire's indication, and that's a penalty corner for Beeston. Back stick is the call. So the sun is out for the start of the second half. Long shadows on the surface here at Nottingham Hockey Centre. Beeston East Grinstead is our match on BeeTV in the Investec Women's Premier Division. No goals, few chances, but it has been an entertaining first half. A quick look at those other matches from earlier on today. These are all results and they've shaped the table to this extent. Buckingham 0, Hampstead and Westminster 1, Surbiton 0, Clifton Robinsons 1, Holcombe 3, Birmingham University 1, and Bowden Hightown 1, Loughborough Students 0. And as you can see, Beeston 0, East Grinstead 0. Teams are making their way out, teams are ready. And it looks like we are going to get underway with East Grinstead in possession of the ball. So if you had the 36th minute in your sweepstake for the first time, I'd mention the weather. It is going to be this time. It is looking a lot better out there. It was windy, and it still continues to be windy, but it looks like a decent day, temperature-wise. In the second half, it will be Beeston in the dark shirts playing from right to left, and East Grinstead in the white shirts playing from left to right. East Grinstead started the first half strongly and finished the second half strongly. There was a period of time of about 5 minutes where Beeston really had the golden opportunities in that first half. Certainly East Grinstead winning on points as things stand. Neither team yet making the clear chance on goal. Triggs is there, just in front of the camera. Playing the ball forward to Kim Leaper.
Stop again, EG.
Umpire just walking in front. Possession turned over again. Here come the visitors with a diagonal crossfield ball taken down nicely by Bray. Bray gets it moving in towards the circle, chance towards goal. And that is wide. It's that time of the day where it's difficult to see the ball, so I was relying entirely there on the umpire's indication. Talking about the ball, we're missing one for a couple of seconds. Beeston will get us going from this position. Played towards halfway, foot race for the ball, and the Bees have it. It's turned into a decent opportunity here. It's in towards the circle, pops up. And East Grinstead, as they have done so well, have possession back. Player down. Clock stopped for a few seconds there, I think, as the... I think we're actually all right. The player down was getting a little bit of attention from the umpire, making sure that everything was all good. Ball nudged down to play on the sideline. Alice Huddleston was the player closest to it from a Beeston perspective. She's continued to run down the field. It has gone all the way. First call of the game for the player of the match. Who stood out for you? Let us know at official BHC on Twitter. It could be an East Grinstead player, it could be a Beeston player. We'll let you know who picks up the title, but do send in your suggestions. Beeston in towards the circle here, across the face of goal, and that's turned high and away from goal. That must have come off an East Grinstead stick here. Towards the baseline. Into the circle again, appeal for a free hit. East Grinstead come away with it. Good shielding of the ball, and that's a decent ball forward. That's been picked up. Here's a real chance on goal. Played into the goal for the first of the game. And it's East Grinstead that have the lead. Ellie Raya credited with the goal there. Took it on a long way, brought the goalkeeper out from the position, and on the reverse side, stroked the ball into the goal. Ellie Raya on target again. I make that goal number 6 for the season. Instantly though, Beeston looking to push it forward again. So it is Ali Raya's goal that separates the side here. To the baseline, they go. Cannons off a few sticks on the way through. Battling again for possession on halfway. Costello looks this way and that, plays the ball. I think that came off Kim Leaper's hand there, but play continues. Certainly by the way she's holding her left hand. Hope she's okay. In fact, she's in possession now. Tries to go through 3 players and is turned over. Space opening up for East Grinstead on the right-hand side. Stick down from Paige Gillett. Plays the ball relatively out of trouble. Another firm stick. Possession given back again to East Grinstead. Raya, the goal scorer, opts to leave it for a teammate. In towards the circle, and it bounces off the side of the goal. Seeing how this plays out, fired in quickly towards the goal. No one there to get on the end of it. Just going to let you into a little bit of TV magic here. So I understand that there's been an injury to a player. If I can just get a repeat on the injury and I can update you, the viewer, as to what's happened. So I'm waiting for that, for a repeat of that information if possible. And I'll read it and I'll get it out to you. Here comes the goal scorer again. Nice pass out to the right-hand side. Out of harm's way from Beeston. There's only 2 up at the moment for Beeston, and that attempted attack has been snuffed out. Bees, though, have won it back again. Bouncing ball towards goal. No one on the end of it, and as it didn't touch anybody, yet ended up in the goal. East Grinstead will have possession. Beeston 0, East Grinstead 1. Can't be kept in. Beeston have it here. Off a foot, Beeston will go again. Very congested part of the field here. East Grinstead will go from the side. Ray goes backwards. Costello does the same. Rashid. Ball pops up. And taken up by Alice Huddleston. What can she do with it? into the circle once more. Solid defence from the visitors again. Right place, right time. Things are starting to get a little bit loose here. It's almost attack versus defence. Attempted ball around the corner is intercepted. Comes off the body. Free hit for East Grinstead. Lofted ball out of midfield, taken down by Gillett. Towards the right sideline, coming in. He's looking to build this down the right-hand side again. They've had a little bit of joy down the right in recent minutes. Nudged out of play for an East Grinstead ball. That rolls out of play just in front of us here at the chapel. Beeston will restart. Rubia Pula in possession. Played across the back. Attempted pass forward has been intercepted and in turn gathered back again by Beeston under a lot of pressure. Appeal for something, and East Grinstead definitely have it. Harriet Dugan has been shown a green card for Beeston. Harriet Dugan is a 2-minute temporary suspension, so East Grinstead have a numerical advantage here. A little bit of a coming together. Beeston will go again from here. Look at the instant pressure that's being applied. Beeston have done very well to get it over to halfway, and this is good, winning the ball back as well. Who's in there to help? Chance towards goal, and that's blocked by the goalkeeper. It's still live. Long corner. Really good winning the ball back from Beeston. Fashioning an attempt on goal as well. Long corner is the outcome. Can they upgrade it? And it's been quickly turned over by the umpire's whistle. Visitors making a very good fist of this. Well, that's excellent work from Lauren Burrell. .3D skills from Rhea. She's in towards the circle again, plays the ball, turned in and flash wide of the uprights. Rhea's speed there making all of that. Stick tackle, and Katie McKee has departed for a 2-minute break, so 2 players currently off. What can East Grinstead make of this? Can Beeston survive being down to 9 outfielders briefly? Beeston are back up to 10 now, so that down to 9 was very brief, as I suspected. But still 1 down against one of the leading names in the country. Played out, played back in again. Well taken on the edge of the circle. Attempted clearance, just bounces out on the turf. Nice turn from Rashid. Come a long way with the ball here. Into the circle and wide of the goal. player who was closest to that ball coming in was Chloe Palmer, number 16. Grinstead playing the ball across the back and then forward again, trying to build, working on their passing, making things happen, and they will get a free hit here, taken towards the centre. Costello through everybody, kicked away. 50 minutes have elapsed. 20 minutes to go. Beeston holding things up here, trying to bring supporting players into the action. Making their way into the circle, that's a penalty corner awarded. What may help things here, Beeston are now back up to a full complement of players. So those 2 green cards are over. Beeston have been very good moving quickly through the field. Infringement again. Jess Hood has gone over to inject, if I'm not mistaken. Time is off for the... Got an extra ball on the field, I'm not sure. I can't see from where I am here why the injector's gone off. So viewers, you know as much as I do here. So we will restart. There's the trap, shot towards goal, it's loose and in the air. Paige Gullop brings it down. Penalty corner not over, that's played off the player. And for an attempt at the penalty corner, and the penalty corner has been given. So Steve Musson, if you're watching, Muss's Law comes into play here. You should score your third, 1 out of 3 at the very least. So this is Beeston's golden opportunity according to Muss's Law. Admittedly, the first 2 penalty corners haven't really threatened the goalkeeper, but the third one, that could be where it all happens. East Grinstead are leading by a 0-0. Let's have a look at the injection. It's good. Played low. Follow-up is a good one, and it's been turned behind. Long corner. Wide of the goal. It's almost that time for the third quarter end. And there it is. The umpires agree that 52.5 minutes have elapsed. It is Beeston 0, East Grinstead 1. Ellie Reyes' goal, the separation between the 2 sides. A fine goal that it was. A run and shot in minute number 40, and as I said, that is the difference. 4 penalty corners for East Grinstead, 3 for Beeston, so my adding up is doing a good job today as well. It is East Grinstead though that have all the goals in this match so far. Beeston 0, East Grinstead 1. A quick look at the table maybe if we can. We've had a good look at the results already. Big results at the bottom of the table. Bowden 1. Bowden Hightown 1, Loughborough Students 0. So Beeston at the start of the game are on 18 points. A win today would see them secure Premier Division status. As it stands, it's very much up in the air with 1 more round of fixtures to go. Can the Bees find a way back into this game? With 17.5 minutes to play. Don't forget you can tweet us at @officialBHC for your nominations of player of the match. Who stood out for you? We'll look through your submissions and let you know who will take Player of the Match. Next BeeTV, if you're checking your diary, tomorrow is the pushback for the men versus Surbiton. That is 2 o'clock tomorrow. Shout out to today's friends, family and sponsors day here at Beeston Hockey Club. So East Grinstead will get us going again. 17.5 minutes remain of this match in the Investec Women's Premier Division, and they are off and running. Crossfield picked up by Katerina Lesina. She's done well here to get to the baseline, looking for a foot. Long corner is the call. Beeston have it through Gillett. Doing well to find a teammate. Goes off the side. Beeston will begin their route towards goal from here. Intercepted though. I think that was intercepted by Laura Unsworth if my eyes are working properly. That's through. Long corner. Delicate ball forward, played forward. Again, goalkeeper Nikki Cochran's happy to watch that one at the expense of another long corner. East Grinstead building here. Here's a shooting chance, low, and into the goal for a second for East Grinstead. Let's watch that again. Look at this time on the ball, shot low, and that's a second of the game for Ellie Rea. Beeston 0, East Grinstead 2. I knew it was my eyes were going to deceive me at some point. Sophie Bray has been credited with that second goal. Thought it was. Acres of space, time to place the shot and into the goal. So a hat-trick last week, 2 the week before, a hat-trick the week before that, a hat-trick the week before that. So it's a good scoring run for Sophie Bray. And this is difficult now for Beeston to come back from. Good slide. Now, attack building down the right for Beeston. Played in towards the circle, good block. Beeston really urgently pressing the ball down the field of play here. But East Grinstead will clear. 14 minutes to play, or thereabouts. East Grinstead have a 2-goal lead. And here is Rea, number 13. She scored from a run and shot earlier on. She's into the circle now. And that is a penalty corner. Umpire pointing at his foot. Gives the game away. That's what the umpire's seen. Look at the run through the centre of the field from Rea. out towards the right-hand side. Umpire definitely pointing towards his foot. So penalty corner number 5 for East Grinstead. Going over to inject the ball, Hannah Cousins. Array of options around the edge of the circle. The trap is good, played low and wide of the goal. Strong connection with the ball. And that ball out of defence. Ultimately goes back to Beeston. Nice this from Katie McKee. Can she find a teammate? The attack continues from here.
That's good, that's good, that's good.
Diagonal ball gifts possession back again to East Grinstead. That ball has just hit the chapel. Straight off the East Grinstead stick. In front of us is Charlotte Triggs going from the side. Triggs' ball is good and it releases another Beeston player. All the way across the field. Fortunately, brings the attack onwards into the final quarter of the field here. Towards the baseline, but beyond everybody. Pressure out of the back, but handled very neatly by East Grinstead. That ball's travelled a long way and it's been collected neatly. Courtney Hansford tries to bring a player in. Holding up possession well, going this way and that. Rosie Hope, ball in towards the circle. East Grinstead happy to maintain possession, try and pull Beeston apart. Can it be kept in? Of course it can by Rosie Hope. Shooting chance here. And Beeston have it back. Nudged out of play as a player down for East Grinstead. Hannah Cousins has got back up and is okay. Inching forward are the Bees into the final 10. Home side working their way down the right. East Grinstead have it back again. Beeston not finding a way through. They are winning it back though, high up the field. Is that going to be kept in? I'm afraid I think it is going to be. Again, the visitors doing a good job of blocking Beeston. They can't find a way round or through. Crisp triangles, but blocked and won back by Hood. Nice spin, and a decent pass forward. East Grinstead have it. appeal for a penalty corner. Umpire put the whistle to his lips there. No. Ultimately, East Grinstead continue on with the ball. Mickey Cochran watches it go by. I'll do another quick push as well. If you're watching, I'd like to nominate a player for Player of the Match. You can do that by tweeting us at official BHC. That ball's come a long way. And there's a foot race on here. Who's going to be quickest to it? That's good battling from both players. Ultimately winning possession. Rosy hope for East Grinstead. Nudging the ball out for a Beeston sideline ball. Into the circle. 3D skills. It has been won back. And kept in just in front of the cameras here. Running with it is Laura Runsworth. In towards Unsworth again. Gets a stick on it and does well. It's the third ball forward, it seems to be, that Beeston having the trouble with. They can get that first pass together, but the second to third is proving very difficult indeed, and it's East Grinstead who's been making it very difficult. Through the middle. Tried a reverse ball through. Not quite brought under the spell of Ellie Rea. So close. And goalkeeper happy to kick the ball forward. We'll go again from here. Another diagonal ball through. Hits the boards. This game petering out somewhat here at Nottingham Hockey Centre. On halfway, Bees have it. They have another free hit. Loose in a circle, chance towards goal. It's not been turned in, and it's across again. Long corner. There is life in this game yet. Just waiting for a moment as checking on the welfare of a player. Medicals. Understanding it's an injury to the face. So the umpires going over a consultation with each other. Injured player is still over and getting the attention. So the women of Beeston have one more game at the conclusion of this match, and that is a trip to Hampstead and Westminster next weekend. Umpire just clearing up a few things with the Beeston players. player still out of picture. He's getting your attention. Player down is Hannah Cousins. So obviously best wishes. No play will continue whilst that injury is being dealt with. Camera there looking at Sophie Bray, league's top scorer, moving on to 23 goals for the season now. Just a chance to check your diary. Next BeeTV, it's the final BeeTV of the season. The men are playing Surbiton tomorrow. Beeston's men playing Surbiton's men at 2 PM. Match start tomorrow. I think we are good to continue. Get a double check that. I think that was Hannah Cousins who was just running to give the bag back to the coaching team. So I think we're all good to restart. Defensive hit out is the method of restarting the game. Aerial ball. That's gone very well indeed. Here's a chance for Bray. It's not been turned in, let off for Beeston. Opting to go for the pass rather than the shot. He's Grinstead into the circle again. Bouncing ball, penalty corner is the outcome. Umpire chatting strings through with Nikki Cochrane in the Beeston goal. That was a foot in the middle of all of that. Umpire quickly on it. That's padded away from Cochrane, long corner. Hope. Round the corner, ball's loose in the circle. Real good battle for it. Beeston have possession with 2 minutes and change still to go. I don't think there's a way back into this for Beeston, so this is going to go right to the wire next weekend. It would be fair to say that the 3 points, barring something miraculous, are in the bag for the visitors. Can Beeston get on the score sheet? Things are opening up here on the right-hand side. Can the ball get into the circle? It can, and it was just wide of the upright as well. Good opportunity. Coming up to 90 seconds left on the match clock. That slid ball has been picked off. Katie McKee. Beeston really trying to get on the score sheet here. Beeston ball. Being kept out of the circle as well as they can be. And East Grinstead have done very, very well to come out of that situation with possession of the ball. I'll just double check with a tally for player of the match, and we'll let you know as soon as we can once that tally's been made. Ball on halfway, clock running down. It's at the wrong end of the field for Beeston's perspective. Run over halfway, nudged out for...
Come on. Side hand, please. There's no foul.
Restart with it. Martha Lawrence. Lawrence plays the ball along the floor. Play on. Here's the shout. Katie McKee has it. Mere seconds left. And I do believe that is it. It's a win on the road for East Grinstead. Goals from Ellie Rea and for Sophie Bray. The difference today, Beeston did threaten on occasion, but for not long enough. Confirmation on your screen that there were 6 penalty corners for East Grinstead and 3 for Beeston. But both of the goals coming for East Grinstead. Ellie Rea on 40 minutes and Sophie Bray on 55. That is enough for East Grinstead to come away with all 3 points. So next on the schedule is the final game of the season in the league for Beeston, and that is a trip to Hampstead and Westminster, who started the day in 3rd position. Also means that this result means East Grinstead guarantee 2nd place in the league. So those 34 points you can see for Hampstead and Westminster, that's where they're at. East Grinstead will move from 33 to 36 points. So it's all extremely tight. Now at the bottom of the division, Bowden Hightown, as we know, have been relegated, who will take that final spot. There are any team between 9th and 5th who could still get into that relegation playoff. Buckingham are in 23 points in 4th place. 4th place is still up for grabs. Holcombe, Clifton Robinsons and Buckingham are in a straight fight for that 4th place. Until the end of this game, Beeston could have still snuck into 4th place in the playoffs. So it's a shootout next weekend with 5 lowest teams. All really a bit of a tough pick-up. So that's it for BeeTV today. As the light fades and the sun sets over Nottingham in the distance, it's Beeston 0, East Grinstead 2. Next BeeTV is tomorrow. Match starting at 2 o'clock. It's the men versus Surbiton. I'll tell you what, we'll pop it on the Twitter feed who's won player of the match. Thanks again to match sponsor Miracle in Progress and today's ball sponsor One Call Insurance. But it's a bad day at the office for the Bees. It's East Grinstead who've taken all 3 points. Floor. And intercepted, and Beeston have it back. Play's going to ground here. Play continuing. Chance at goal, and that's a swing with no connection to the ball. That could have been the first goal. Very, very close. Which team is more likely to get that opportunity? Well, East Grinstead are pressing for that chance now. Player brought down. Chance towards goal. Penalty corner indicates the umpire. BHC on Twitter. It could be an East Grinstead player, it could be a Beeston player. We'll let you know who picks up the title, but do send in your suggestions. Beeston in towards the circle here, across the face of goal, and that's turned high and away from goal. That must have come off a good shielding of the ball, and that's a decent ball forward. That's been picked up. Here's a real chance on goal. Played into the goal for the first of the game. And it's East Grinstead that have the lead. Beeston have done very well to get it over to halfway, and this is good, winning the ball back as well. Who's in there to help? Chance towards goal, and that's blocked by the goalkeeper. It's still live. Long corner. Really good win. 20 minutes to go. Beeston holding things up here, trying to bring supporting players into the action. Making their way into the circle, and that's a penalty corner awarded. There's the trap. Shot towards goal. It's loose and in the air. Paige Gullett brings it down. Penalty corner not over. That's played off the player. And for an attempt at the penalty corner, and the penalty corner has been given. Here's a shooting chance, low, and into the goal for a second for East Grinstead.